right, the streak is sitting at 7. We have Blood Riots, Mom's Key, pretty good tier rate, pretty bad damage. We've got the what's that trinket called? Wishbone. Oh yeah, right. Every time I get hit, we have a 2% chance for the trinket to get destroyed and spawn a pedestal. Never seen it do that. Maybe today can be the day. Uh-oh. I feel like that could have ended badly. I wanted to break the thingy there, and I also like the money heart, and I also didn't want to bother with that room, so I just popped blood rights. I should probably only pop blood rights after finding a heart and not before. But come on, who can blame me? Can anyone blame me for popping that in that room? I don't think anyone can. I mean, if it worked for Twitch chat, I would sacrifice all of my health except for the last half heart every run anyway. Oh, Sig Mom's Key, let's hope for that tail. I'd be down for Guppy's tail. I'd also be down for a bomb for that Tinder Rock. Hello. The world question mark. All right, let's get a free item. Tiny planet. What a great free item. We gotta go the other way because we have not found the item room yet, and I'm like 99% sure it's the other direction. Now, I can't use blood rights here. I mean, I can, but I shouldn't. Because that's gonna put me pretty low on HP. But fortunately, it's a pretty easy room, although pretty lengthy. It's too bad that these guys don't run into fires randomly like the angels do when you fight them. Would have been pretty sick. Where is he? Little Spewer. Actually, that is a surprisingly useful item. Little Spewer does a lot of damage in the early game. I'm not super opposed to that item. That being said, I don't want to take pills because it changes his attack, and usually for the worse. I'll go for a golden chest. 50% chance for devil deals to cost coins instead of hearts. Doesn't sound like a terrible trinket, especially with 11 cents already, but I don't know. I feel like the game's balance just works a lot better when you pay health for devil deals and save your money for stores. If you're suddenly forced to pay money for both, like it puts you oftentimes, wow. It oftentimes puts you into scenarios where you don't really have enough money to buy the things you want. Does that lock you in? That is an excellent question that I do not have an answer to. Does he take damage to the creep with that jump attack? Like, he touches the ground briefly, right? He should. He probably doesn't. There's like no enemy that works that way. I might have missed that. That was definitely too late. Oh god. Okay, we're definitely gonna have to improve this build. He does take damage, I think. That looked like he took damage. We're gonna have to improve this build if we want to make the boss rush. That's all I'm gonna say. No, he doesn't. I can't tell, man. Every time I do the Spewer attack, he also gets hit by a bunch of tears afterwards. I really can't tell. Okay. That's not damage, but I mean, move speed helps you go faster as well. Doesn't this boss fly away after a while? Yeah, but only if you don't attack him. Okay, cool. You know what? I'm gonna use the hermit card here and hope for a soul heart in the store. Unfortunately, I'm coming up empty-handed, but we do get a heart and a bunch of resources in general. It's pretty nice. Statistically, well, bye-bye Devil Deal. Statistically, using the hermit card also gets me closer to the boss room. But, as you might notice, I don't really think I got closer there. Technically, maybe like one room or so, I don't know. Once we see the whole map, somebody can count it out if they want to, but we definitely didn't get significantly closer. Book of the Dead is probably better than Blood Rites. Hello. I need a room with a lot of enemies. Come on. Six enemies is not a lot of enemies, but it's definitely a good enough amount to pop the book. Ah, you see the tech? You see the tech? I popped it right after killing the enemy, but before the room counted as cleared. So I got the 6 triggers from the book, but I also got the recharge. That is crazy optimization that will not have any outcome, any influence on the outcome of this run. Also, nice. Leave it to this game to give me 2 floating bosses after finding a little spewer. Alright, we're lucky. We hit the Devil Deal. We're really lucky. We got an Abadoodle. Still think that holy chest is worth with a single key. I don't know. I mean, it's like opening a golden chest, right? And I would have gone back for that, but it's a really far backtrack on a boss rush run. And I have learned not to take my time too much in boss rush runs. I have finally understood that I should really only do what's absolutely necessary in a run to the boss rush. Oops. Alright, little spewer putting in some work there. I'm terrible at this video game sometimes. What the god had? I'm pretty sure holy chests can only give you golden chest loot, right? You can't get godhead from those? Shh, don't question it. Fair. Oh, we're about to have a Book of the Dead moment. Yeah, with the Justice card, I do have the 2 keys. What is that? It is a big boy. Staying as far away from that as I can. You hear that, chat? The sweet sound of the magic mushroom calling me. I hear it. Oh. Common cold. The Bible. You know what? It's 2 out of 3. I'm gonna touch it. Okay, at least this guy gets hit by a little spewer. I mean, it makes sense too, right? The spew is just gonna go into his hole. God, I hate when he does that. Throws me off every time. Never say that sentence again. No promises. I mean, lunch is okay. Let's move on. Hey, Probs, what do you think about the Germany game yesterday? I mean, with my limited football knowledge, I feel like we had moments where we actually looked a lot stronger than Spain. But in the end, you know, it is what it is. I mean, look, would I have preferred Germany to win? Sure, but in the end, I don't really care that much about football. To the point where that bothers me. We looked really strong though basically after Spain scored the first goal and we actually started playing more offensively. I feel like we looked pretty strong. But yeah. Sure. This is still a solid amount of range. I take the fool's gold and bail. I actually took all the gold and bailed. Nah, we still have over 8 range. And we're capped on tier right now. We'll just have to find no tiers ups for the rest of the run, so I don't feel too stupid for taking that. Oh, that doesn't work on this guy? Well, that's a waste of an ace of hearts. And here we see a really easy to hit enemy with Spewer in his wild habitat. You can really see how much damage Spewer does against this guy. Very nice. Alright, there's the tiers up. Great. Look. I love knife as much as the next guy, but I'm not gonna go down to 1 heart even for a knife, even if I could probably pretty easily win the run from here. And it would go real fast, but we will take a goat hit. Should I do this? I feel like I shouldn't. I'm just gonna bomb myself if I do that. Let's just leave. I was thinking about trying to find a super secret room with hearts, potentially, and then take the knife anyway. But it's okay. We can do without the knife. We have a little spewer. Can't believe I said that confidently. No, I mean, little spewer is decent. And we'll find the other stuff. Or we'll just keep taking damage. Because I don't see anything. Bro, I don't see anything. Seriously. And then these guys force me to keep running. Here's Curse of Darkness reminding me once more why I usually shut the blinds. Like, the glare from that window is even worse when it's Curse of Darkness. I'll be right back. Like, literally, it's not even a particularly bright day outside today, but, like, the whole problem of having a window behind my gaming monitor is so much worse. It's so much worse with that light source behind my monitor when it's Curse of Darkness. Well, I'm gonna have to look for the item room, right? Actually, I think we just need a skedaddle. Mr. V's is an okay boss. Booster pack is tower question mark death 2 of clubs. I'm just gonna pop that. I don't really have time to optimize these. Let's see what's in here. Probably nothing I can take. No tinted rock, really? Tragic. Okay, well, we do need to hurry up. I'll take the devil card for the boss rush. Really hope we can actually end up finding a hold up, I need to focus. Really hope we can actually end up finding the item room on this floor. We need some help here. Planetarium. Well, I guess at least something good came from me skipping that item room. It's gonna be Jupiter, is it? It's just one of these runs. Terra! Oh, huge. Dude, Terra is nuts. That's one of the best ones. Okay. There's a boss challenge room below that secret room. You can tell because the door didn't open. Yeah, Terra is great. I still need to make it to that boss rush in time. Although I'm feeling a lot better now that I have Terra. And I still want to find that item room. And I totally should have used the Book of the Dead in that last room. The tower! Nope. The only good news here is that Book of the Dead is really, really good in the boss rush. So I'm actually looking forward to having that. That's pretty nice. What is this floor? This is the classic floor that you encounter when you have to make it to the boss rush fast. Actually, I still have time. I even feel like I feel comfortable going back to look for the super secret room real quick. Definitely gonna go in there. I have Steam sale. I'm just gonna buy the bombs, whatever. Sure. Okay, 2 quick super secret room checks, and then we're out of here. Not there. And not there. Okay, that's a full cart. Don't care. Oh, what a punt. Thank you. Lamp boss rush. Okay, so we got to take the worst of the 2 photos. I wasn't really expecting to take anything in here, but there's always a chance there's 2 soul hearts on the ground. Okay. Luckily, it's not the boss rush. Luckily, it's not the boss rush that has the items hidden behind spikes. This is probably just going to be a Scorpio. I just want to get rid of these spike rocks because I know I'm going to hurt myself. Poison tears are okay, especially since I'm about to increase my damage. The sun. Okay, cool. This is still not going to be pretty. But guaranteed poison on my tiers makes this a lot nicer. If we can defeat 3 waves without taking damage, I think we're in a pretty good spot. Because that's when we get the first book proc. And that's when we're gonna get some pretty solid defenses. Oh, there's still a little dude. Okay. Yeah, just give me an easy first 3 waves. I promise I won't complain. Come on, one more easy one. That's pretty easy. Push him into the spike. Oh, he's dashing out. He's too smart. Thanks, Little Horn. All right. We got some defenses built up now. Not just the dudes helping us, but also all these bones around us are going to shield us from tears pretty nicely. Oh, man. It's giving me all the early game bosses here. At this rate, we're going to get pretty easily to a second proc. At which point, I'm pretty sure we're going to have so many bones that nothing really can happen to us. This one's a pretty dirty, but I think I can kill Pete fast enough here. Nope, never mind. And he did a full art of damage. Oh, that's not great. Oh, God. Good thing the other one wasn't death or something. Oh no. Ah. That was bad. Always kill Fistula last. I just shot blindly. This is another pretty great example of why it's so much better to have boss rush, champion boss rush. Like, that famine would be blue famine, and it would be guaranteed to drop me a blue heart. Oh god, this might be the end. Like, seriously, death in boss rush is just an absolute nightmare. He does way too many things that are just no bueno if a second boss is present. Thanks, War. Okay. Woo. Oh no. Always kill the guy first that actively chases you. I mean, Gertie isn't really a threat. This should be pretty self-explanatory. Oh god. Pin or husk? Alright, Best Bud doesn't do anything right now because he only goes off after getting hit. I don't know, I mean, if we can find the Tinted Rock quickly... We can find a Tinted Rock quickly, those are pretty good. Because we have rock tiers. Just making sure there's nothing here that I can take. There isn't. Pineapple on pizza, yay or nay? Big nay. Big nay. Oh god. Got the mask. Okay, this is a great room for Book of the Dead at least. I'm min-maxing everything here, I'm sorry, but I know this is gonna get a bit boring with me destroying every single rock to look for a crawl space, but what am I supposed to do? Don't get blown up by a womb rock. I'm trying. Trying my hardest here. Dude, that really sucked. Infested. Whatever. Actually, hold up. This is... I don't think it's here, but... might as well check. Genuinely, before coming in here, I was about to say, big rooms in Womb aren't that bad. Umbilical cord, great. Surprised this was a dead end. Not going through there unless I have to. Spoilers, I'm gonna have to. It's Isaac. Yep. Let me look at that again. Hold up. Oh, it's so hard. Huge. Wouldn't umbilical cord be a free little Steven? Having half a red heart grants little Steven. No, no. Ugh, never going through that again. Okay, that's annoying, but not really threatening. My damage is good enough to handle envy. This would have been a great room to get the book charged in. But I mean, I didn't know it was going to be envy. This is also a great room for the book, actually. Levitas! Thank you so much for the prime time. Appreciate it. Uh-oh. Whew. Gonna blow up all the rocks here, but only after clearing the room, because if I do that beforehand, all these spikers go off the rails. And I did not want that. Whew, okay, come on, let's get that to the next floor. I gotta say, that goat head hasn't really been doing a whole lot so far. Like, I'm hitting all these devil deals, but I can't do anything with them because I don't have the HP to support them. Oh god. I mean, I'm saying, oh god, I'm pretty good at this fight, as you can see, build-wise. But this is just... Teratoma is one of those fights where just bad things can happen. And will happen. So that's why I was saying, oh god. Credit card? Oh wow, that's a way to take devil deals. Oh! Okay. We are a lot better now. We have little Abaddon after all. The suffering is over. I mean, we still have only 3 hearts. And I'm pretty sure my brimstone is going to blow up some random rocks that are going to cause me grief. We do still need to be careful. I don't actually know. Does my brimstone have the rock crushing capabilities now? It sure does. It's only random though. That's weird. That was a tinted rock. But it did not contain any soul hearts, so the fact that I can't get it doesn't bother me. I find it's weird that it's random. Like, the tier effect isn't random, it's just every tier. So why is it random for Brimstone? This is what I mean, though. I gotta be so careful with these rocks not to blow them up in my face. Is there anything I could possibly need this money for? I mean, I could have an arcade on this floor. But let's break the pots and see if we can find money. This is Womb 2, right? Actually, it's probably a smart idea to go look for the arcade. If there's a fortune teller in there, I can potentially get a lot of soul hearts. I can also spend 35 cents and get nothing, but... Robs? What's up? What's up, Panic? Want a gift? Yes. Of course I do. Hey, Panic! Thank you for the tier 2 sub. I appreciate it. Do I go look for the arcade? The potential arcade? I don't know how many end rooms room 2 generates, so I don't know if sack room plus chest room is already enough for arcade to be impossible. Probably not. If I had to guess. What the heck? Oh, I hate this room. There's just so little room to do anything. With that curse room, it's probably impossible for there to be an arcade here, right? I never bothered with arcades as much as other people seem to. I mean... Oh, nice. That's bookworm. Touching that Bible suddenly paying dividends. Arcades are really, really good. on a run that is close to dying, basically. Like, they can really turn around a run that seems kind of bad. And I mean, yes, at this point we have Brimstone, but we still only have 3 hearts. Like, it's pretty easy to take 3 hits in this game. So yeah, when you go to arcades, it's usually to try and find some HP. Rampa, you know what? Cold is pretty good on Brimstone, so I'd be down. Is that better than Book of the Dead? I don't think it is. I think defense is more important right now than offense. So we'll do that. Lambron, so we go here. I did take the negative, right? Yeah. Never ask for coal because then you never get it. That is true. Come on, we need a really, really good room to use that Ace of Hearts in. Good enough. All of these guys count twice. That's why I did it. Don't need the keys for anything else. I'm not going to reroll my build. I'm not sure I want to play a second shoal either. This is not exactly the kind of floor where you benefit from playing it a second time. But I guess I should be destroying the skulls to try and find a card. That's a crawl space. That's a chariot card. Reverse chariot. That's actually a huge card. Can I collect it? Yeah, okay. Freezer Baby for 2 out of 3 conjoined ain't bad. And I mean, Freezer Baby itself isn't bad either. No! I messed up. Oh, eyeball. Mostly annoying. Freezer Baby! I mean, this guy's pretty easy in a big room with Brimstone. Because he just comes right at you. So often. Thank you, Brimstone. When was the last time this game got an expansion? A little more than over a year ago with Repentance. Or credit. Why don't I take Rotten Heart? Does it do anything for me right now? It counts for half a heart. That's why I usually don't take them, but I guess it doesn't make a difference here, does it? Uh-oh. See, this is what I meant when I said this fight can just really easily go off the rails. Just like Teratoma. Okay, we're gonna have to find that Super Secret Room. 2021? Wait, was Repentance 2021? Time flies, man. Come on, we can't leave without the Super Secret Room. Room can't reveal secret rooms without synergy. Okay, fair enough. Oh. Store credit doesn't work in the dark room because store credit is for stores only, like for shops. What do you spin down into? Okay. I'll take that with me, not because I wanted the bone. I mean, the bone is a really nice item. But what I really wanted was the option to spin down the 4 items in the dark room. It was like 5 to 6 years ago now that we were running into each other in Rocket League. No, it was way more than 5 to 6 years because I've been dating my girlfriend for 6 years. And I haven't really been playing Rocket League very seriously since then. Credit card works in Devil Deals. Store credit doesn't. What? Come on, dude. Rip Rocket League career. No, I'm not saying that I stopped playing Rocket League because of her. I just know that I ended around that time. I mean, how sick would it be if I could get a blood bag and then somehow get a charge again on the spin down dice, which would then lead to me getting a second brimstone? That'd be sick. But we don't have enough rooms here. Robs and I used to be real competitive gamers. My problem with competitive games is that at some point I reach my ceiling, and like the important part for me personally of learning a competitive game is to try and get better. So once I feel like I've reached my ceiling, I lose interest pretty quickly a lot of the time. But I did play Rocket League for a few years. Like, that game is actually really good, and the skill ceiling is basically infinitely high. Why did you stop playing Isaac? I didn't stop playing Isaac for lack of interest. I mean, I know you're just memeing, but still. The reason I stopped playing Isaac is called Afterbirth. I mean, I'm sorry, I know that every few weeks I go on a rant on how much I hated Afterbirth, but it's actually incredible just how bad the DLC was. The stuff the pros can do now is so crazy. The game really does keep pushing the ceiling higher. It's crazy because, like, they didn't even change the mechanics in any meaningful way over the course of the years that this game has been out, right? But people still find new stuff to do. Guppy's Eye, Forget Me Now, Bloody Lust, and a quarter. Quarter rolls into Meat Cube. Guppy's Eye rolls into Binge Eater. Oh, I'm gonna have to take that, do I? Because then I can take all of these as health ups. But then I'm still stuck on 1 heart. I mean, I'm not taking any of these. If I took this and did the tech, I could get 4 new items, but it would cost me a heart to do so. I don't know. This run is definitely not over. Like, Darkroom is difficult. We're gonna charge the dice and then take it from there. Because then I can see if Binge Eater costs 1 or 2. If Binge Eater only costs 1, it's probably worth it just to get all the stat ups. Please be a good one. Oh, it's a bad one. Binge Eater costs 1. That's got to be worth it, right? Oh, it is +1 health, actually. That's... Dude. That's such a huge find. Do I need to leave and re-enter to make them flip? Or do I need to roll them one more time to make them flip? I need to roll them one more time to make them flip. This rolls into Rosary, which is actually better, I think, than taking health up. And then the other two are duds. Alright. Ah! Bad. Double Husk is not how I anticipated losing my first heart in this. Shoutouts to the game for not giving me any chests either. Where am I located these days? Still Germany. I don't think I'm ever leaving Germany in my life, but who knows. Moon card. Whoa, lag spike. Good thing that showed up after we cleared the room. Visited for Oktoberfest a year and a half ago for the first time. Yo, nice. All right, cool. So we take that, because that's straight up more health. And then we take these for the stats. So that was... Oh yeah, right. Binge Eater has that diminishing health, similar to Red Stew. So we should actually just go at this point to get as much out of this damage upgrade as we can. Wow, that's a dead end? I was 100% sure that would lead me to the boss room. Game just threw that in to stall my Binge Eater damage. The game knows, man. I'm telling you. The game knows. I love Tooth and Nail, but I think at this point, if we just take every health up we come across, there's no way we lose this run. Binge Eater is just too good, even when you find it on floor 10. Very important to do that in the right order. You really don't want both of these to explode in the spiders at the same time. Man, I love the part where this is the floor that I full clear. Ah, okay. Come on, that's got to be the path to the boss, right? We're not going to completely full clear, right? Right? Luckily, Brimstone is pretty good at pushing super troll bombs. Well, I'm almost out of damage at this point. I might as well look for the secret room. This is such an Isaac moment. Seriously. I mean, I'm not worried anymore at this point. I think we're pretty safe, but come on. Oh god, what? Maybe we aren't safe. What is this? Ah! What is this? The room is not okay. What? I didn't see what hit me. Hold up, maybe we are. What the heck, dude? It's okay. We have the reverse chariot. That doesn't help. We have that moon card there, which could be super greed, but I'm not really too worried about super greed. Yeah, that was a bit of a pathetic showing. Like, I did so well on this floor, and then, I mean, no shame in getting hit by that small fallen room. I think there was a lot of shame in taking all that damage against the double mega fatty. Oh, of course. Miner hat. I'll just take the rotten meat. We're gonna lose most of that damage now on the way back, but the reverse chariot single-handedly beats Liam. There's no way I'm leaving that behind. If I wanted to be super optimal here, actually, I should have gone back, retrieved my chariot, and then picked up the health up. That would have been much smarter. Dies to the super greed. Nah, it's fine. We're good. We're good. I'm gonna try and hold that chariot card until he splits. Okay, never mind. Popping it here. Uh-oh. No! I really thought the chariot was just gonna solve that. Oh no! Come on! Oh, I'm so bad.